You're looking at some echidna detectives in the middle of a very important investigation. They're hot on the trail of this spiky Aussie icon. So Frank, why are you investigating echidnas?
Yeah, echidnas are really one of our most iconic species, and they've inhabited all different areas in Australia, but still we know very little about them. So really we want to help get a better understanding of these animals all across Australia.
We're here at the zoo today and we're very lucky because we spotted an echidna. Why are they so hard to find in the wild?
Yeah, it's a very difficult animal to study because they're so well camouflaged. You might see an echidna over there and then try and walk up to look at it, and it just disappears. They're really escape artists. Even people that put radio transmitters on them and they know there's an echidna in the area can't find it. The other thing is that if there's soft soil, they can literally disappear. They can dig themselves into the ground. So very quickly they disappear in front of your eyes if you're lucky to see them.
While they may be hard to spot, echidnas have adapted to live in many different habitats all across Australia. Being so spread out makes this a huge investigation, which is why these detectives are looking for some eyewitnesses. So, how can the public help?
Yeah, in order to engage with the public, we've invented the Citizen Science Project, where we've developed an app that everybody can download onto their phone, and if they see an echidna, they can take a photo and upload it onto the app, and that way we will get a much more detailed distribution of the animals all across Australia.
You're not just asking people to take photos, you have another strange request, don't you?
Yes, and that's where we take this extra step, this forensic aspect to it. We want people to actually learn how to identify an echidna scat. Put it in an envelope and send it to us so we can do molecular work on it and get even more insights into the fascinating biology of echidnas.
Poo might just be the best clue we have, so we're heading back to the lab to investigate. So why is poo a good way to learn about animals?
By using scats, it means that not only do we not need the animal to be there right at that second, is that we don't even have to touch and handle and stress the animals out by doing that.
So what exactly can you learn from the poo?
Oh, there's so much stuff in echidna poo. There's not only is the DNA from the echidna itself, but there's DNA from the food it's just eaten, so we can find out what species of ants and termites they're eating. There's the DNA from the plants around its environment. There's also DNA from the bacteria that lives in their gut, which is a really good indication of how healthy the animal is as well. And there's also a whole bunch of hormones in their scats as well. So it means that we can find out if an echidna is healthy or if it's stressed, even if it's pregnant from the hormones in there.
And with evidence of echidna populations declining, it's important to piece this investigation together as quickly as possible. And so what is your hope for the future?
Yeah, what we're hoping for the future is that we've combining our molecular work with the field work with the Australian public to gain as much information and as good understanding of their biology as we can, because that's absolutely essential to protect them into the future.
So, if you see a wild echidna, be a detective and take a snap, because this is definitely a mystery worth solving.